Hello, Love 52. How are you? Hey, this is Thursday of week 29, and I'm just kind of giving a recap. I'm trying to just kind of remind us why we're here at Love 52, what this is about. And it's about love. And obviously, every time we get together, we're talking about love, loving others, loving ourselves, spreading love. That's all this is about. But I just want to kind of recap for those of you who have been around. And if this is your first time, maybe you're learning some stuff that we're here to talk about. So today I want to share with you, I want to remind you, for those of you who have seen the earlier videos in the back since November, or any of them where I talked about the three categories of psychological, emotional needs according to me. And just a reminder of what they are. Next week, we're going to talk a little bit about what's called codependency. Because that's one way that we have complicated love. That's one of the ways that we have just kind of screwed it up. So, three categories of psychological emotional needs, and each one kind of gives a description of love. The first one is titled Understand. That's just the title. It's not necessary to understand other people or to be understood. Yes, it helps in our relationships and communication. It helps in decision making. There's a lot of benefits to understanding one another. But there are four things required for me to understand you, or vice versa, or me to understand anybody. It takes me being interested in you. I need to be interested in the person, especially because sometimes there's not common interest in the topic. And so to understand somebody, if I'm not interested in the topic, I have to be interested. I have to give interest to the individual. Okay? Pretty simple. And then to understand somebody, I need to give interest and time. How will I listen? How will I be able to hear what the person wants to tell me, what they want to share, unless I am giving my time? And then, of course, my time is only valuable if I'm awake. So I reserve energy for the individual. I give energy. I share energy with the person. That's what makes the time valuable. And that's why it helps me stay awake so I can concentrate. And then lastly, I need to pay attention. I mean, that's just obvious. And I've said it before. Adults, I've said this often, adults do a great job saying, oh, don't mind them. They're just doing it for attention. Yeah, no kidding. You know, I think we should give each other attention. Maybe we won't be acting in attention-seeking ways. I've decided those four things are necessities in life. We need to receive interest, time, energy, and attention. Now, in the beginning, we need to receive that from others. As infants, as toddlers, as elementary age, adolescents, we're still learning, and into adulthood, a lot of us are still dependent on other people to give us interest, time, energy, and attention. But what we talk about here is learning to love ourselves, to invest interest, time, energy, and attention into ourselves. Those four ingredients together, ITEA, interest, time, energy, attention. Those four ingredients, you give those to somebody, you give those to yourself. That's what love looks like. We can define love. That's what love looks like, giving ITEA. Now, how does it make you feel if somebody gives you interest, time, energy, and attention? Especially if it's authentic, sincere, and genuine. Well, chances are you feel important, significant, valuable, appreciated. You know, you feel wanted, needed, special. You feel like you're a priority in somebody's life. You feel like you matter, connected, blah, blah, blah. Whatever other words are synonymous with those. That's what love feels like. A combination of those, you know, maybe just one of them just magnified. That is what love feels like. When we feel those things, we feel loved. So when we know what love looks like, ITEA, we know what love feels like. Combination of those words. There's no title. It's just any of those words. And then the third category, we need to believe that we're loved. We need to know that we're loved. And what I mean by that is we need to believe that we are important, significant, valuable, blah, blah, blah. And what gets really healthy is when we believe we are regardless of other people. Yes, I know I'm that stuff to other people in my life. But if I don't believe that I am, if I don't believe that I am that to me, I'm going to be dependent on other people. That's going to screw up love. So that's the 3 categories of psychological, emotional needs, according to me. And it tells us what love looks like, what love feels like, and the belief, the knowledge, the cognizance, right? So next week, we're going to talk about codependency and how these 3 things play out in codependency and can screw up love, so that we can take a look and unscrew up love, clarify it, simplify it. All right? So today, love yourself. You know, the other day I asked you to take a look to see if you're holding negative emotions towards people. Maybe you've done something about that, but we'll talk about that again later. Don't worry. In the meantime, spread love, love yourself, accept the love people want to give you, especially that authentic stuff, right? And we'll talk later, probably tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.